What's up guys, Twitchy here, back with another tutorial for ARK Server Manager. Now I've been asked about mods in some of the comments, and mods have been something that I've been wanting to do as a tutorial either way, mods and supply crate editing. But anyhow, it's definitely something I've been wanting to do with ARK Server Manager on my own, just because I want to get a modded server up and running at some point in time. But I've played around with the whole mod thing in a previous on a previous server just to kind of see how to add them, and so I figured I'd try to help you guys out along with it as well. Now there is a spot here where you could just put mod IDs in with comma separated values, but I do believe that this right here is what we're really gonna want. So when you click that little question mark, it brings up the little mod list here, and we can add a guy. And what you need then is the ID. I want the ID of a couple little mods. I'm just going to do a couple that I'm going to want to use at a later date. So at this point, let's see here. We want this guy because this is the mod ID for the stacks mod. We're going to search for it and we're going to add it. Right? And then what else do we want? We want the welcome pack. And like I said, these are just things that I'm probably going to play with whenever I actually build my server. Roll that. Back into here. And add the starter kit. And what else here? And the reason I'm doing this the other way than what I'm normally used to is because I think there's a functionality here that's really going to help. And I'll explain that in a second. Whenever you're doing mods, not all mods are as stackable as others. So some mods, of course, in the description are going to tell you that they have to come first. And some are going to say, like, if they're more of a conversion, something like Anunnaki Genesis or something of that nature, like they have to come first in the list and get applied first, and then other ones can come down the line and be applied. Normally they tell you in the description, somewhere in the description, that hey, this one has to be at the top of the list. So that is something to think about whenever you're picking your mods. Another thing, like this mod right here, or the stacks mod, you may have to learn other things again. So like the stacks mod, if you've made your crates already, if you've made other things, you may have to absolutely mind wipe, relearn those engrams, and recreate those items. And again, they tell you that a lot of times in the description as well. So just something to be mindful of. So here we've got a few of them ready to go. You can move them up or down in the list, right, which is pretty cool and very helpful. So we are going to save the mods back to the profile that have not been downloaded. This could prevent the map mods from total conversion mods being detected properly. Do you want to continue? All right, so that adds that to the list. Let's see, load mod from list server, mod list from server mods folder. All right, I think we're done with that. It's added it then here to this column of separated value, and you should just be able to click the update process and let them do their thing. Now we are running into an error here that I see, and I'm not really sure why we're having that error. It's very possible that we're having the error because the mod is being worked on or is down currently. So, you know, it might be something where we should try that again later. So which mod was that? That was the 8000. Well, yeah, 8000. It's the one that started with an 8. So let's look and see which one started with an 8. So this was the 6. Was the 7. Alright, so it looks like we're having an issue right now with the upgrade station. Now, I don't know if the upgrade station is currently down. Or what. So maybe we should find another one. So let's take the 8,000 out of the list, since it's having trouble right now. Give me the list. 8,000 is not downloaded. We're going to go ahead and remove it from the list. We're going to save. And close that out. And we could always come back again and try it later. Alright, so it looks like those are all good. Finish the updated process. Now, of course, you got to make sure that in your game client side that you're actually subscribed to those. But we're going to go ahead and start this bad boy up. And we are saying that, ones did we get? We got the resource stacks and the starter kit. So we're going to test those out. We're going to log in as soon as the server starts up. Now, on another note, I like to take these and I like to copy whatever I'm doing into a notepad or just plain text document and save it. If I'm going to be doing a cluster, I'm going to need these IDs later, and I really could just go in and simply go to Scorched Earth and copy it in if it starts to respond. Right? Let's go to Scorched Earth, copy it in, and click update on that, and download what I want. Now, if this was in a cluster, I should be able to travel to that cluster, and everything should be still working. Alright? Alright, so we're up and running. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go ahead and log into ARK, and we're going to see if those mods actually show up. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, here we are. It's just a place where I've been doing some little stuff and general things. But what we want to see, you can see I got a mess of stuff on me. What we want to see is whether those mods show up. So in the engrams, I do believe there should be at the bottom of the list the quick starter kit. So it's definitely here. Now let's see if it actually works. And let's see what the quick starter kit takes for the craftables. I think it's like 1 wood or something I read. The quick starter kit, or yeah, it's not quick starter kit, but it's a starter kit. 1 wood. Yeah, need 1 wood. So while we're out doing that, we're gonna also test the stacks. So let's see here, wood. Now wood will only stack so far unless the other mod is actually working. So what is that? 200, and I am encumbered. But definitely working. 500 wood. So the stacks mod's here and working, so that's awesome. And the starter kit mod is here, and I believe you just equip it. And yep. Can I? Oh, there we go. Alright, so we can. There we go. And it's here and working. So you get a hatchet, pike, and bed, storage box, and a pick out of that one. Kind of interestingly disturbing names. But yeah, the mods are definitely there. They're definitely working. Now that's only 2 mods, guys. And like I said, this is just a really short, quick, like, here's kind of how you do it video. We might get a little bit more in depth with larger amounts of mods in the future. I'm not really sure how that's gonna go, but we'll definitely play around with it and see how it goes. I hope you found that helpful in some way or another. If you did, consider hitting that like button for me, guys, and of course, thank you very much for checking out the video, and I hope to see you next time.